So without further ado, I'd like to welcome James O'Keefe.
Thank you. So I'm happy to be back. I don't think they want me back, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So let me talk about Project Veritas. It's a lot, you know, it all started here at Rutgers University about 12 years ago, or actually 13 years ago. And it all started on campus, holding professors accountable. And now it has turned into something incredible. It has become a national undercover investigative journalism organization. Now that leads us to our most recent expose against the New York Times this past week, boldly going where no citizen journalist has ever gone before, into the belly of the beast. The New York Times, the old gray lady, all the news that's fit to print, the paper of record. People would never dare investigate the New York Times because they want to work there, or they want their book to be a bestseller. And this is what we caught on tape.
I will be objective. That's why I'm there.
So this editor at the New York Times, who's responsible for the videos, is talking about how he can apply his personal agenda to kill stories he doesn't like. So we break the story. This is this past week, actually. Break the story. Managing editor of the New York Times responds, and guess what they say? You're seeing a pattern now, right? They say, he's just a junior guy. He's just a kid. That's what they said. He's a kid. He's like 30. He's 30 years old. He's responsible for editing it, but he's just a junior. So what do you think Project Veritas does next? We release the senior editor at the New York Times.
I think one of the things that maybe journalists were thinking about is like, oh, if we write about him, about how like insanely crazy he is and ludicrous his policies are, then maybe people will read it and be like, oh wow, like we should vote for him.
It shows a senior editor at the New York Times talking about how they use their newspaper to alter election results. I have a special treat for you. I was on campus today. James O'Keefe here at Rutgers University in front of the Daily Targum. The managing editor, Catherine Moretti, would not comment on what we found about the politically incorrect statement. They also made some stuff up about the laws. They need to go back to class and learn what the laws are. They don't know what they're talking about.
Allowed to share his opinion, but he used harsh terminology, so our editor would just change those terms to make sure that they were politically correct based on the APA style guide.
Well, someone discussed them today. They said he was fired for being, quote, politically incorrect.
So did you record that without letting us know? Because I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But I'm going
why does that matter?
to ask you to leave because these people were not notified that they were being recorded.
Why does it matter whether or not is it true that he was fired for what he said, you know, politically incorrect? That's what was said. Why does it matter whether they knew they were being recorded or not?
It's not legal to record people without letting them know.
According to what law?
New Jersey state law.
Are you sure about that?
Even if it's not, I don't think it's fair that you recorded them without letting them know.
So, you can do things like this. You know, you can do things like this. It's not hard. It's really not hard. You just got to expose these people for what they are and what they believe and what they say. I mean, she's the managing editor of the newspaper and she doesn't even know the New Jersey consent laws. It's not illegal to record people in New Jersey. You don't need to sign a waiver. But more importantly, now you know the rest of the story. So thank you very much, everyone, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. What's this about? What is this? Are you serving me a lawsuit?
Yes.
What is this about? Which lawsuit? What type of summons? What's your name? Okay, so I think we just got served. Serving me, I've just been served a lawsuit from federal court for one of our investigations. So this is a sign of success right here, right?